What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? I want to talk to y'all a little bit about moving on, man. Moving on. Moving on from ex relationships or a ex relationship. All of them. I want to talk about moving on from loved ones that's already moved on. Let me tell you, if you really love that person that you're moving on from, that might be a little difficult. If you was already 1 foot out the door before y'all broke up, then that shouldn't be hard at all. Even though some people still look at it like, we weren't really on good terms when we loved, but I still love that person. It's still a love. You know what I'm saying? Love is something that people try to control. Love is a feeling. You can't quite control a feeling unless you know what I'm saying, just out of sight, out of mind, a motherfucker. You feel me? But loved ones, like your family members and stuff like that, man, that could be a difficult move on. I don't know, one video I spoke to y'all about my grandma moving on to a better place. My bad, y'all. I got OCD. I'm fixing my bed. I'm putting my fillers inside my tennis shoes. I just got OCD real bad. But anyway, I'm finna get back in my bed. But when you got loved ones, man, that shit be so hard to move on sometimes. Loved ones that moved on, you know what I'm saying? They in a better place. Anybody can tell you a whole lot of stuff. They're in a better place, no more pain and suffering. But there's a selfish side in everybody, bro. Not even just being selfish, bro. That's just a human body. You know what I'm saying? The human heart, human mind. You see it, it registers, it hits your heart, boom. You're sad, you feel depressed, or you feel down, or whatever feeling that, you losing someone may give you. You can't control that shit, bro. You'll be laughing with your folks for a minute, and then in the back of your mind, it'll pop back up. Don't let it be something on TV or outside somewhere or in your phone that reminds you of that person. Because I walk past my grandma's obituary every day. It's up. I walk past my brother-in-law obituary. I ride with my granddaddy every day in my Suburban. You know what I'm saying? He got a front row seat. Sometimes he sit in the back seat, but he's there with me everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? But not to get off subject, it's still on topic. Best way is just to let time. They say time heals all wounds, so that's exactly what's going on. You gotta let time heal those wounds. Ain't no other way. You can do whatever you want to do. Go bake a cake, go play basketball, play with your kids, talk to your girlfriend, go smash, your boyfriend, whatever. And don't be like, damn, thirsty ass nigga. This is my big ass water bottle, bro. It wasn't even my throat for real. No homo. Pause. But anyway, man, like I was saying, everybody grieving their own different kind of way, man. You know what I'm saying? You just got to take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Time heals all wounds, and, everything going to get better. A lot of people know this. I know this. But they don't stop the feeling. Do it. You know what I mean? So, but when you have it in your head and you know this, it makes it a little bit easier. Especially when you go through the same thing repetitively. Like losing loved ones. I had so many people leave me and go home in 2022 all the way to 2024. And I just lost my grandma in 2024. Man, I could name a lot of them, but I've already done that in other videos. But anyway, you just gotta let time heal your wound, bro. That's all you can do. You can't do nothing else about it. And pray to God. If you're a praying person, if you're not, you might want to think about doing that. I'm a praying person, man. I'm one of God's warriors. And if you ain't one of God's warriors or whoever you serve, if you ain't one of their warriors, you're going to be weak. I done became so numb to a lot of shit, bro. It don't even make no sense. And that's the scary part, when you become numb to death or people passing away in your family. When you become numb to it, it's like, man, you gonna shed a couple tears, you gonna hurt. I mean, you're back in that same traumatized mode where you just let it heal by itself. And then you can do about it. The scariest part is you can't do nothing about it. But yeah, man, these are my words of inspiration. Pray about it. Let time heal those wounds. And continue to pray about it. Because ain't nothing else we can do. Get close to a God. I serve my God. I don't talk politics with people, and I don't talk religion with a lot of people. And depends on who it is, I barely talk sports with a lot of people because everybody's right. And I know I be right. I do my research. I be stating facts. Somebody else, what, this and that? Nah, bro. I ain't finna do that with you. I believe what I believe, you believe what you believe. But yeah, most importantly, man, find you a higher power or somebody that you pray to. I pray to my God. I'm a Christian man. I grew up in the church, and that's all I know. And I grew up with the same belief. And when I pray, things happen for me. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the same case for everybody, which is why everybody don't believe in God. Maybe you didn't believe. Maybe you didn't pray hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Bad things happen to me too, but it's a life-learned lesson. You know what I'm saying? Life is all about lessons. So don't say, oh, it ain't no God because something bad happened to you. And don't try to run to him when something bad happens to you. You pray on good terms too, when you good with God. You know what I mean? I ain't here to preach to you. I'm just here to teach to you. You can call it how you want to call it. But when things going good, I pray. Before something happen, and it could go left or right, I'm praying, Lord. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know you got me. Please let everything work out smoothly, get to my destination, or whatever it is that I'm praying for. Before I even get there, I'm already talking to God. And in the midst of it, the middle of it, I'm praying to God. Like, please let everything. Excuse me. But then when you get what you want, bro, that's what people fall out at. They don't thank him when they get what they want. When they pray and pray and pray, they don't thank the big God when they finally get what. And I used to be a victim of that. I used to be a victim of not thanking him after I got what I wanted. Whatever it was I prayed for, once he gave it to me, I didn't thank him. I just went on about my day. And then something done on me. I guess he knocked me upside my head one day, like, bro, you know I did that for you, right? My bad. I just stopped what I'm doing. My bad, Lord. Forgive me what I'm saying. Forgive me for not thanking you earlier. I apologize for myself. Forgive us for our sins. Continue to grow and prosper. I'm praying to him, talking to him every day, man. But if you're losing a loved one, you lost a loved one, or you're going through a breakup, or whatever hardships you got going on in your life, man, just pray to the big God, and you know what I'm saying, he gonna work it out for you. He definitely gonna work it out for me. You know what I'm saying? My grandma been praying over all this since we was in the womb, since before we were born. You know what I'm saying? So we blessed and highly favored from the gate. You feel me? And she instilled it in us. So we gonna break it on to our children. And their kids, they gonna do the same thing for their kids, etc. Man, it's a generational blessing. You know what I'm saying? Keep Christ with you at all times. I heard a lot of people talk bad about God. I heard a lot of people say this and say that. Well, how's this and how's that? All I say, bro, just look outside, bro. How you think them trees got that tall? Who gave the man the brain and the intelligence to make a vehicle that transports you from one spot to another. How can a bird fly? Humans can't fly. Who made the birds? Humans can build. Humans can take care of each other. Humans can take care of the animals. He gave us the brain, the know-how, the intelligence to do all this stuff. Who else did it? But that's a story for another day that I ain't gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? I talk to the people that really want to listen. And I've been quiet for a minute, but, you know, some people listen, some people don't. Anyway, man, if you're dealing with the loss of a loved one, pray, man. And if you're dealing in a breakup be funny, boy. To me, now, a breakup is funny. Huh? I ain't think it was going to last in the first place. Only because it's starting off shaky. But it started off good and it gets shaky in the middle. You got to make it about a year or two, bro, to know if you really got somebody. That's not always true, but at least you know what you got. Somebody starts showing you signs in the first couple of years. It used to be 3 months, man. It's just not even, that's just like you getting to know somebody. You start working with somebody for 3 months, you just getting to know that person. A year, 2, 3 years go by, now that's your buddy, that's your work partner, or your work boyfriend, or your work girlfriend, or whatever. You know what I mean? But you can be with somebody for 10 years and not know them for real. What I'm trying to say is, you know how that person move, you know what I'm saying, after a certain period of time. I give it a year. Well, reflect on me in 5 months. You feel me? That ain't even nowhere near a year. That's not even half a year. We ain't even make it to 6 months yet. You know what I mean? But I don't care about no relationship, for real. You know what I'm saying? They come and go like money. You know what I'm saying? It's going to keep revolving. It's like a revolving door. Now, if you find a real one and you got a real one, stick with them, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there still sticking with their shit. Now, one thing I gotta say, I'm going to save this video for another day. Or this topic for another video. These people that's been in relationships for 10 plus years, I know damn well somebody done fucked up. They had to. Somebody lied in my face and told me they was with somebody for 10 years and they ain't never did nothing. Unbelievable. At some point, y'all broke up, fucked somebody else, and got back together. Y'all was not together for no 10 years straight, bro. And ain't nobody cheated. Now, there's another topic where it's like, what do you consider cheating? Texting somebody to me is cheating. You text another nigga, anything inappropriate is cheating. If you go see a nigga, you having long conversations with a nigga, you go on a date with a nigga, everything that leads up to sex is cheating. Because how you get there? Another thing I say, don't open that gate for you to fuck up. You open that gate when you start flirting with a motherfucker. Now he got you. But yeah, man, y'all be safe out there and most definitely pray to the Most High. You know what my son asked me? He said, I told him I was at the funeral, I was leaving his great-grandma's funeral. He said, Dad, did you cry? I said, yeah, King, I did cry. Grown man do cry. So don't never be afraid to cry. He said, okay. It's okay, man. Let them tears out. Don't make you less masculine because you cried, man. You sit here and you pick on a nigga that's crying and he already hurt. He raised up and beat your ass. Who gonna be less of a man then? You feel me? So, stay prayed up, man. You know, and you can look at it as a good thing or a bad thing. You know, good thing is they ain't suffering on this crazy world, on this crazy earth, in this crazy world, with the brutal shit that we go through, the inflation, the cheating, the harsh words, people stabbing you in the back, losing a job, your health, mental and physical, like anything that anybody could possibly go through on earth, the people that are in heaven ain't suffering. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we the ones suffering, they in a better place. They ain't got no worries. Big guy gonna take care of them. So just think about that, man. You're dealing with a death or, you know what I'm saying, something going on in your family. But my next video going to be on the more higher power. Just wanted to say that to anybody that can relate to me that's been losing people for the last however many years, you know what I'm saying, consecutively. Or just a loss anywhere, at any time. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can relate and y'all use my strategy and just have that mindset. Look, bro, they're in a better place. They're not doing what we doing. They ain't worried about no Georgia Power bill. They ain't worried about no Xfinity bill. They ain't worried about their daughter out here doing something she ain't got no business doing. The wife over here cheating, doing it. The husband, everybody straight, everybody all right. They ain't stressing, bro. You know what I'm saying? They good.